In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups: the one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the archives.
Gravy. Oh, gotta hold out the pinky. Hello, foodie beauties. Hey guys, hey, welcome back to another video. So today I have something very exciting for you guys. I have a FabFitFun winter box for you guys. So this is not a paid promotion video. I'm not being paid for this video. FabFitFun was nice enough to send me a box, and I've been wanting to try FabFitFun forever, and I was on the verge of subscribing myself. Honestly, I'm just gonna do a very honest review for you guys of what's in the box. They sent me the box to do an honest review, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so this is what it looks like. Very nicely packaged. So this is like a mattress sample from Sterling Forever, which is like a sterling jewelry. That's pretty cool. So this is, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. $90 gift card for HelloFresh. That's amazing. I'm gonna have to keep that. Okay, first things first, let's get this huge thing out. All right, so this is, according to the magazine, faux fur blankets. Makeup eraser. Erase all makeup with just water. LXMI Pure Nilotica Melt. So this is Prime and Prep Detangler by Dry Bar. Okay, Soft Focus Glow Drops. Illuminating Ultimate Glow Primer. Color Switch. Instant Brush Cleaner. Thirsty Hands Super Hydrating Hand Mask. Slippers. Look at these. Hello, foodie beauties. Hey guys, hey, welcome back to another video. So everything she makes is from scratch in her kitchen. The company is called the Naked Coconut Company. I'm going to review some of the things she sent to me. All of my products are completely natural. There are no chemicals or synthetic materials, and that makes them 100% edible. Got my attention. So we're going to start with the brown sugar body scrub, made with brown sugar, coconut oil, and vitamin E. So it comes in a jar, so you can totally reuse these. Oh my gosh. Oh, I want to eat it. I'm going to try a piece. Oh, I want to eat it. I'm going to try a piece. It's going to be gone before I use it on my body. This is not good. I'm going to be eating this. Going to eat this? I'm probably the only person who eats your products, Jenny. All right, coconut body butter. So let's put that to the test. Coconut. This is the Naked Coconut Company coconut body butter. I just dipped my finger in it earlier. Chocolate peppermint lip scrub. This stuff is so tasty you'll want to lick it off your lips instead of rinsing.
Oh, I love peppermint chocolate. Yum. Okay, let's try this. Oh yeah, let's get some on here. I didn't eat dessert yet, so good thing.
I'm gonna be eating all these products.
Candy lip scrub. It's made of white sugar, coconut oil, vitamin E, peppermint, and candy sprinkles.
Let's try. Yum. Oh, smells good. Smells like pepperminty and candy, as little sprinkles. I'm gonna put a little bit.
Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, I like it. Okay, lip butter with shea butter, cocoa butter. I could smell the cocoa butter. Smells chocolatey, like white chocolate or something. Okay, so the last two, peppermint lip balm, which is coconut oil, shea butter, vitamin E, and peppermint flavor. All right, lip tint, a little color and a lot of hydration, made with everything in the peppermint lip balm. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Bye, guys. Hello, foodie beauties. I was gonna try from now on, you know, to look half decent on video, to talk about, I guess, my hysterectomy experience. So I am post-op recovery day 4, I believe, and post-op as well, from in the hospital. So I was discharged yesterday, Saturday.
So I went in on the 20th. My surgery was scheduled for 8:30. So I got there and was taken back to the prep area. Now, in this hospital, the way they do things, they don't put the IV and all that in you right away. The anesthesiologist is actually the one who started the IV when I was on the operating table. They wheeled me back right at 8, and I was kind of nervous. I was put on a stretcher, wheeled back with the porter, and put just outside of the OR while they were preparing things inside. An anesthesiologist and an anesthesiologist resident came out and talked to me, and it was a man, and he said, "Do you have any concerns?" "I'm not worried. I think we can do this safely." I said, "Just about my weight and going under." So I wanted to know what to expect, and he just basically said, "Listen, when I'm not doing these surgeries, I'm doing them for the weight loss clinic. I'm doing weight loss surgeries, and I've put people bigger than you under, so I feel like I can do this safely, so nothing to worry about." By the way, before I go any further, I just want to warn you, I'm going to show you my incision. Actually, it's bandaged still. I'm supposed to remove the bandage when BB gets home, but I want to show you a picture of this incision that my mom took for me after the first day. So there's a bit of bleeding. You don't see the actual incision. I'm not taking the bandage off yet, but I'll show you more how it's healing, in the subsequent days. It has some staples. It's not an actually big incision like I thought it would be. So she did a very good job, and it's not painful. It never really was painful, the incision. After being wheeled up to my room that night after recovery, I barely had a voice because I guess the intubation, whenever you're asleep, they put a tube down your throat to help you breathe. And it really probably just really irritated my vocal cords. And I was whispering and I said, "So how are you?" And it's like, pain, it hurts. I just remember saying, "It hurts, it hurts." I don't remember much about the recovery room. I remember them giving me all kinds of different pain medications. By the time I got to my room that night, it was like 9 p.m. But it was wild. And the pain waking up was not from my incision. It felt like period cramps times 20. It felt like somebody was scraping my cervix. It was bad. So after my surgery was ended, the surgeon went and talked to my mom and BB, and she told them that
I got the package deal.
So everything had to go. I had a cyst the size, I think it was like 7 pounds. It was the size of a mini watermelon. My other ovary from my previous surgery was just like not in good condition. It had cysts all over it, and it was like fused to my bowel. So she took out everything. So both ovaries, both tubes, the uterus, and cervix. And it's all gone. Somebody from the thrombosis unit did come and talk to me, and she was very nice and explained. I said, "Am I going to have to be on this warfarin, these blood thinners for life?" And she said,
"Now, normally somebody with your case, and it's because by blood clots, they deem them as unprovoked. And no, they're not because of my weight, okay? I know a lot of people like to comment because a lot of things are due to my weight, and that's not always the case. I was watching a video recently where I don't know if I already said this to you guys, but a kid went blind, like a guy went blind from eating just junk food because he was malnourished. He wasn't getting nutrients, but he was skinny. So it's like, it's not always, your size is not always an indication of your overall health. And I just, wanted to put that out there.
I'm not saying that being obese doesn't have health risks and is healthy. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that certain things, like my blood clots in my lungs, they label them unprovoked, meaning there's no real reason why I would get them other than they think that if there's any type of malignancy in your body, and being that my cysts are borderline malignant, that could be a causing factor of it. My surgeon said because the cyst was so large, it was pressing on blood vessels and it was causing clotting. So for now, they're taking the cyst and my organs they're in pathology, and I'm going to have a follow-up appointment, find out if there's any kind, she didn't see any spreading. She didn't see any indication of cancer or anything like that, any spreading. So that was good news. So that's about it.
Hospital food was just horrendous. Like, it was just nasty. One night we had like fish. It was like a boiled piece of fish Oh man, it smelled nasty with like watery mashed potatoes. It was just gross. I didn't eat much of it, honestly, of anything at the hospital.
When I talk about hospital farts, it's like you have to pass gas. That's the first thing that happens after surgery. It's hard getting your body back into the normal functions.
And I'm sorry to tell you, you can be grossed out. You know what I'm like at this point, guys. Like, I don't get people who are like, ew, you're so disgusting, and continue to watch me because I'm
not gonna change. That's how I am.
On day 2, when the gas did come out, I swear, it was like, and like my neighbor's right there, and she's like, woo, cheering me on because I had to pass gas. It was like 2 minutes long of just complete air coming out of my body. And of course, the nurse hadn't come and seen me in like an hour. So of course, after I fart, or after I pass gas,
she comes to check my incision. So she goes to lift the blanket and I go, no, don't, wait, you're gonna regret it. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm back home. I was discharged yesterday. Yeah, that's about it. Hey guys, so I'm here being prepped for surgery.
Yeah.
Everybody, so I'm out of surgery in my room, feeling pretty tired, so I'll talk tomorrow.
You'll have to prove that to me, Doctor.
That is what we're here for, isn't it, Captain?
Okay, so this is day 3, I think. I'm gonna do a video when I'm out of the hospital. Egg salad, chicken and rice soup, and some kind of hot beverage, I don't know. But that's lunch today. Saturday breakfast. So I'm going home, guys. So whenever I get home and I feel a bit better, I will make a video talking about how it went. All right, so just to close, just what you can expect from now on. I'm probably going to be back to doing mukbangs starting Tuesday. You know, I have to get back to work too, right? So that's what I'm going to do. And I know a lot of you asked me how I'm doing emotionally with that, not being able to have kids. Honestly, I've really come to terms with that. I don't, at this point, want children. If ever I do, I've come to realize that, you know, if it's really, really something I want in the future, which I don't see, there is adoption or whatever, but I really love animals and I just want to have pets.
They call her the cat lady. People say she's crazy just because she has a few dozen cats. But can anyone who loves animals that much really be crazy?
Hey guys, hey, how are you? How are you? I'm hyper and you're gonna get it.
so I have some pizza rolls. These are going to be cheesy and delicious. Some marinara to dip, and a little piece of brownie cheesecake.
Let's take a bite of the cheesecake first. Oops. Beauty bite. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Mmm. Beauty, beauty, beauty bite. I just wanted to come on here because I miss you guys and I'm impatient, so I want to like get back to normal. I know I need to take the time to heal myself and everything. There's a running gag in my family. Every time somebody buys me something, they have to include a joke jar of olives. I know what you guys missed.
Hey! Shut up!
Here's these olives. I couldn't find them. I thought someone stole them. I'm like, why would somebody steal? Like, I had a Michael Kors wallet and everything in my bag. Like, of all things, why would somebody steal my olives at the hospital?
Let go of my purse!
Huh?
I don't know you! Who's next?
So I've been taking really good care of myself. I actually ordered a bunch of supplements. Spirulina is really good for antioxidants. Resveratrol. So you guys are going to see me eat probably more junky food on my videos.
I'm treating this like my job. Like, this is my channel. This is my job. This is, you know, this is what I do. I have a method. Since I've started, restrictive diet since I've stopped restrictive dieting, keep track of calories. I'm starting to feel like myself before I started all of this restrictive dieting way back, and then developed eating disorder, like binge eating. So it's better, you know, listening to your body to eat it in moderation.
The reality is we often overlook the single most important and simplest factor that relates to weight loss or weight gain, and that is portion size and its impact on our total calorie intake.
For fast food, I'm gonna bring back Fast Food Friday and do it on Fridays, once a week. It's more like, I don't have anxiety around food. It's like, okay, I'm gonna have a small piece of cheesecake, whatever. Most of the day is gonna be healthier food. Like I'm gonna have a normal dinner, lots of fruits, vegetables, stuff like, I'm lucky I like that stuff. But it's just like supplements, vitamins. I make sure that I have nutrition, but at the same time, you know, I have pleasure out of food as well, because we all say food shouldn't be pleasure. Come on now. It's like saying sex should only be for procreating. You know what I mean? And I even wrote this as a goal for the new year. I want to focus on career growth. At the end of the year, maybe I would really love to be, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to jinx it, but for my channel, I want to be able to travel around and try different things, you know? So that's in the works, hopefully.
Hey guys. All right, 2 reasons I'm back here right now. Okay, so I wanted to show my incision to you guys who are interested. So if you don't want to see this, I will put a warning right before I put the picture up, just so if you're squeamish, whatever, if you want to, I don't know, if you just want to see my incision, then, you know, it's not going to be pretty. I'm showing you my belly, basically. So yeah, let's see. Okay. It's kind of sore, but it's healing. I think it's healing pretty nicely. Just want to like, okay, can you see? Maybe I'll zoom in, but yeah. So I'm just kind of like keeping this up here.
So I just wanted to show you that, and I'll be back probably Friday. Hey guys, hey, how are you? So I just wanted to show you this food I got.
I got some mafe, which I do make, but since I can't make it right now because I'm recovering from surgery, I did order. It's gonna fall out. I'll show you on my plate. Some plantains, short grain rice, and this is for BB. I'm not gonna have this, but this is goat meat.
I'm just gonna give myself some food here. I don't consider this fast food because number one, it took 70 minutes to get here. So there's nothing fast about it. It is all cooked, fresh, made. You know, I put that thing where I'm not going to eat fast food for now and try to cook everything at home, like I've said before, but it's because I've been eating pretty clean, like mainly clean since my surgery. When I had those pizza rolls, they just didn't agree with my stomach like all night. This is like authentically made. Like the one I make is really good, but this is like from a Senegalese place, you know? So the person is from there.
So today what I want to discuss is some common sense tips to help avoid excessive portion size and mindless overeating. Before eating, divide your plate. The general rule is to take that plate and divide it in half, fill one half with fruits and vegetables, and then take the other half and divide it again so that you have quarters. On one quarter, place your meat, fish, or poultry portion, and on the other quarter, place your starch. That gives you a general sense for what's going to give you a balanced meal with reasonable apportionment of your calories.
So this is what the food looks like. So I wanted to talk to you guys about a few things.
I'm going to try to stay on a streak of food with less preservatives, added sodiums, stuff like that. Like, I'm going to try to make as many things as I can when I can. I forget that I'm recovering from a pretty major surgery. For those of you who are new, I had a full hysterectomy. Beauty bite, oopsie.
So when I can, I'm going to, like, I'm still going to eat. I'm not going on a diet. That's not what I was announcing. You guys have every right to say, let's see if you stick to it, because yes, that's one of my major flaws as a person. By the way, I have some pictures I want to show you guys, some old pictures. put them here. I might be traveling to the States in end of January. Another thing I wanted to talk about, a big criticism I get is not owning up to my mistakes. And I think we all make mistakes as people. I was in touch, I got an email from a YouTuber reaction channel, Cupcake Vegan for Life, whom I just recently heard about, and, you know, I was in touch with her via email, and her videos seem pretty fair, whatever, you know. She had mentioned that she had been falsely striked by a YouTuber. And you all know that I've raged false striked many times.
No shit.
But watching her video on it made me realize how wrong I was to have put in a copyright strike. Made me realize that the copyright strikes I was doing were false ones.
Listen, I changed my life. You ain't got to say nothing. I am living for the Lord. I am living for the Lord. I am living for the Lord. Hallelujah. I feel him down in my spirit. You know, as I think about the goodness of Jesus and all that he has done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah. Thank God for saving me.
I guess just trying to stop people from talking about me out of anger.
I'm going to order you to anger management counseling.
She'll take it.
Which, it's the internet. You can't help that. You can't stop that, no matter how much you try. Copyright striking is not just something you do when you're mad at somebody out of spite. It's an actual legal thing. So I do apologize for ever having done that. I did retract pretty much all my claims, most of them, and I shan't be doing that again. Even if it's something like, you know, sometimes the commentary is fair and well thought out. Sometimes it's just somebody sitting there and just like, look at the shape of her butt, you know. I just think that I was wrong for doing that.
I don't believe that no more than I believe that you'll stay out of trouble.
Your Honor, Judge
I saw the video.
As creators, it's hard being a normal person one day that nobody really gives a crap about in real life, you know? To having people just like comment on every single thing you say and like make up lies about you, like my surgery. And that's been a really hard learning process for me. And I know, like, I'm just starting with this. I know that, you know, there's people will pinpoint things out that you do, whatever. But like my surgery being fake or things. So like things like that, you know, I just, you know, there are some people who have valid criticisms and it's hard being criticized. It really is. Before I did YouTube, nobody would give a crap or know that I'm doing this. But now that I'm a YouTuber, you know, people are watching this. So that's it. That was my thought on that.
She couldn't stay out of trouble if you paid her. She'll be back.
Holiday Christmas Lush haul. Let's get to. So this is their holiday edition. This is a new one anyway. A citrusy trio of neroli, lemon, and orange wash away winter blues. So this is Yog Nog shower gel. Cozy up to creamy caramel scented lathers with a touch of spicy clove. This is their fairly traded honey, excuse me, shampoo. So our gently cleansing honey shampoo leaves hair soft, lustrous, and full of hydration. Candy Rain conditioner. I wanted to try this. This is all year round, but it is a new conditioner. Yog Nog body conditioner. So that goes with the shower gel. So this is, I think I ordered 2 of these and they only gave me 1. So I might have to call them. Candy Cane toothpaste jelly. Let It Glow Sparkle Bar Shimmer Bar. And last but certainly not least, and that's the holiday edition, so is Candy Cane. This is, I think, all year round. Vanillary solid perfume. Yeah, I just got the necessities. These shower gels will last a while. So this is the necklace I got. I got the pendant. It's a little bee. I don't think it's going to focus properly. With amber in it. And this is sterling silver with amber. And to go with it, I got the matching earrings. Aren't they cute? Hello, guys. Hey, foodie, beauties. All right, so KFC. So just a few things. My background. Too lazy to put the fireplace on for you guys today. The fireplace was at like 9 hours. It's a 10-hour video. Didn't feel like rewinding it.
So I have a macaroni salad. I have spicy mayo. This is pepper mayo or pepper ranch, I can't remember. Their signature gravy, a drumstick, fries, hot wings, and this monstrosity here. I didn't know what this was. I thought it only had one chicken patty. It has two. Oh, it looks so good. It's got like cheese, pickles, sauce, two chicken patties. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Beady, bite. Oh man, I'm gonna have to dislocate my jaw more than it already is.
Hey! Shut up!
That is amazing. I'm too impulsive, you're right. You have absolutely right to comment. Go ahead, for real. Comment. I told you you'd only last 15 minutes, no eating fast food, or you're impulsive, blah, blah, blah. I am.
I'm just happier when I'm eating crap and talking and embarrassing myself on camera.
So I thought I would continue with the story of my life. Now, I'm just kind of, I don't plan this, I'm just winging it. So I was with my mom alone for a while. Her and my dad split up. So eventually my mom got a boyfriend. We did not like each other.
His name was Styx. He was obsessed with the band Styx. Yeah, I remember one day walking through a field with my mom, and this guy, Styx, he rides up on a motorbike. I just remember him motorbiking, his like helmet and like his 80s hair metal hair flying in the wind. It was like, you know how like hair metal bands in the 80s had like beautiful luscious hair, like nicer than women's hair? Well, he was missing a lot of hair like I am now. He comes over, asks my mom out. Unfortunately, she said yes. He didn't live with us or anything, but he would stay over a lot, and like...
She broke up with him, and this is why. So anyway, he called me a cocksucker. At some point, we've probably all wanted to call a bratty, snotty kid, which I was, to him, a cocksucker. But we don't do it. That's the difference, you know? We think it, like, oh, you little cocksucker. But we don't say it. Maybe I did this on purpose so she would break up with him, but one day he was on the couch. My mom was curling her hair 80s style. I was practicing his singing, I guess. He was singing a Styx song. Oh, this is a big burger. This should be the symbol for gluttony. He's singing. He messes up the words like so bad. He was messing up pretty bad, so I said in my snotty kid voice, like, that's not how it goes, you know, dum-dum. That pissed him off. It hit a sore spot. I'll sing it how I want, you little cocksucker. So what did I do? Ran to the bathroom. Mom, Styx called me a cocksucker. And she like flipped out and broke up with him.
Then my mom met the man she's married to this day, and that's my sister's father, my stepdad. You know, he's like a dad to me. Love him to death.
Gravy. Oh, gotta hold out the pinky. Oh well, I'm embracing my gravy drinker. So,
she met him. I think it was around this time I went to daycare a lot because she would work a lot. And my mom found a sitter for me after school. She was really nice. She had a husband.
I was always really curious about because he spent all his time in the bedroom. And at that age, I didn't understand why. It was mysterious to me. Sorry.
That's disgusting.
I feel better. many people are gonna unsubscribe for that. I would like sneak bathroom trips upstairs to get a peek, but he was like, one time he caught me and he was like, hi, and he was so nice. And I found out that he had no legs.
So looking back today, he must have been really ill and just spent a lot of time in bed, which is really sad. He was such a nice man. And she used to play Uno with me every day. She was so nice. They didn't have kids of their own. You know, they deserved some because they were sweet people. She always used to make, man, this was comfort food after school when you're hungry and cold. Do any of you have a good recipe for this? Comment below, but it's like a tomato rice soup. Yeah, that was my... Then after we moved again, I went to the elementary school that I stayed at till high school.
I gotta admit, who doesn't love a train wreck, right? I should know I'm one. I'm full. Throwing in the towel. I'm not even gonna drink the rest of this gravy. And I say, no, I say, I do my food bucket list. Sorry. So don't come for me in the comments with like, ew, because I'll just smack you silly. Hey guys, hey guys, hey, how are you? How are you? Today I was craving chicken fettuccine Alfredo and matzo sticks. So that's what I got. So this is their home garlic loaf, and this is their cheese sticks, and this is their fettuccine. 3:30, probably to wake up. I'm ahead of you this time. All right, so let's get to. You might see BB in the background and doing his thing. Beauty pie.
Can you, like, shut up?
Oops. Beauty pie.
Can you, like, shut up?
When something tastes good, I tell you to shh. And this and that. So good. Chunk of grilled chicken. I don't really have anything to talk about today. On the 1st, I subscribed to a food subscription service, kind of like HelloFresh. $70 a week. They had a Good Friday sale, which was really good. It cost me like $25 for the week. I'm gonna cook with you, show you guys the meals. I haven't been for my blood work because I'm bad. The nurse called me from the lab or the thrombosis unit and was like, you didn't go for your blood work. I'm like, honestly, I'm just like so like traumatized from being used as a pincushion in the hospital. I had to take blood in my foot because they couldn't find my veins. Regardless, I have to go tomorrow and they're gonna do the machine. I'm like, can I just come into the hospital tomorrow and you can do the INR machine on my finger so that I don't have to dig for a vein? And she's like, well, we only reserve that for like like emergencies, like, well, you're having surgery the next day and we need to check your INR. And it's like, well, I understand that, but I just had surgery.
And it's hard for me to make it to the lab. I can't drive yet and stuff like that. I don't feel very well to like leave. I'm afraid to go out. I'm just afraid, like, I don't know. Until the staples are out, I'm gonna be afraid, you know? And today, Black Friday. I'm giving you a Black Friday deal with this.
Can you, like, shut up?
The novelty's gonna wear off. Good. And I feel bad because I hate being dependent on the help of somebody. I'm not saying there's anything wrong because some people don't have a choice. And like right now, I don't have a choice. Yeah, so I hate that feeling where it's like, you know.
Cannot eat any more food right now. So. Woo. Your food here. Your food's on the counter, babe. Phoebe ordered, but what did you order? Oh, Chibujen? Okay. Do you want? Can I show them what it looks like?
If the name doesn't fit, yeah.
Do you want this Alfredo with chicken later or no? No way, he says. Wait. What's inside?
It's jollof rice.
I know, but is there fish in it or something?
Huh?
What's that?
The fish and the...
Oh, I want to show them that. Ooh. Yum. That looks good. Fish and vegetables and stuff. Should have had that instead. But I did this for a video because I already did a West African food. Yeah, that's a lot of food you'll have for a while, eh, babe? You're gonna eat the whole thing today? What kind of vegetable is this? There's choux, carotte, poisson, and this is cassava?
Yeah.
Manioc?
No, this is navet.
Navet, okay.
I don't know how to call it.
Navet is turnip. Yeah, so people ask me if I'm doing Vlogmas. I'm not gonna do Vlogmas. I'm not gonna say I'm doing Vlogmas, but I have a holiday intro and I'm gonna do as many videos as I can for you guys. I do this for you guys.
Stop it. Get some help.
And yeah, YouTube's been a roller coaster for me, emotionally, everything, and it's been a really big learning experience, and definitely had my ups and definitely had my downs, and I'm hoping that there's more ups to come. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Look at this beauty of a meal. Yum, yum. Let's get to. I don't really know how to eat crab. I can never get it. I'm awful with chopsticks. So if you're triggered by eating noises, I don't know if I'm gonna burp or fart. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to, okay? You might not want to watch this, okay? So don't come for me in the comments with like, ew, because I'll just smack you silly. Spicy crab maki, sushi. I have some steamed potatoes that have taken a potato bath. We have some Alaskan king crab legs, a butter bath for these bad boys, and I have some wakame salad, which is seaweed salad. I don't use chopsticks very often, so I'm gonna try here and see. Are you supposed to hold chopsticks further up or down? All right, let's eat it. Beauty bite. Beauty bite. I'm ordering a Yeti mic, so you'll be able to hear my jaw click in HD. 4K!
With 4K, we are taking another huge evolutionary step in resolution, giving better clarity, better picture sharpness, as well as enabling newer, larger format displays to look as good as those older displays looked with the lower resolution. So 4K is 3,840 pixels wide by 2,160 tall, giving it about 4 times the resolution of Full HD 1080p.
All right, guys, so I want to talk about something. I was watching a mukbanger. I'm bad with channel names, so I'll put it here. She's ripped. She eats like, she had like 5 Big Macs in one go. And she's so muscular. And she eats like more than I could ever eat. This girl works out, obviously, right? So I was thinking like what if I was like the first person to lose a mass amount of weight doing mukbangs? But that would take planning, dedication. But the only way these people are able to stay stacked while eating so much is because A, they don't eat like that all the time off camera. B, they work out a lot and plan their eating. Honestly, it excites me to think that I can eat like that as long as I stick to the other conditions.
Never gonna happen. Ever, ever, ever.
OMAD is a good method. I don't eat breakfast very often. I'm not hungry until like dinner time anyway. So I think it would be, I did try it before, but I think I was eating food I wasn't really enjoying. I mean, I think if I really put my mind to it, because I really want to keep doing mukbangs, and if I'm going to do them anyway, I may as well put some effort into, you know, trying to make it as healthy for myself as possible. Some people will say, well, a few people commented that they're food addicts and they don't understand how somebody with a food problem, with a food addiction, could stick to that, because once they have one of something that they like, a trigger food, they go off the rail. Well, every food is a trigger food. You know, I'd have to eat, the problem with that is I'd have to eliminate so many tasty things because we're triggered by fat, sugar, salt, things that are palatable, and that's what we want to eat.
Do you ever feel like you just can't stop eating? Well, we all do. It's because our brains are wired to crave sugar and refined carbs, which makes you even hungrier. So let me help you with 9 tips to keep you from overeating, and none of them involve counting calories. You ready? Number 1, cut out the processed stuff and eat real whole foods. Number 2, eat breakfast. You need to eat breakfast. A recent study found that almost 3,000 people who lost an average of 70 pounds and kept it off for 6 years ate breakfast every day. And do not eat food at least 2 hours before going to bed. Eating food earlier in the day prevents you from overeating at night. Number 3, eat mindfully. Our stomach takes 20 minutes to tell the brain that we're full. So we tend to overeat when we eat too fast. Tip number 4, moderate or eliminate alcohol. Now here's number 5, become aware of trigger foods. One little soda can begin that downward spiral to overeating. So stay away from your trigger foods that make you eat more. Things like sugar-sweetened drinks, sweets, bread, baked goods, refined carbs of any kind. Tip number 6, keep a journal. We use food to block our feelings, but you can use words to block food. In fact, research shows that journaling is an excellent way to lose weight, and it's a great way to be honest with yourself and be accountable. Tip number 7, get sufficient sleep. Number 8, control your stress levels. And the last tip, tip number 9, is exercise the right way. See, the right kind of exercise can help you lose weight, help you maintain your weight loss, and it even controls your appetite so you don't overeat. So first, walk a minimum of 30 minutes every day. That's bare minimum. Wear a pedometer and set a goal of 10,000 steps a day. So I want you to stick to these 9 tips and you will lose weight every single time.
If we completely deprive ourselves of that, I get depressed. Like, I get depressed eating like just healthy stuff. I like doing these things on my channel. Doing it as part of a planned job instead of going in my car and binging on fast food is way worse to me. Baby took me for my blood test today. Made me get up. like I'm a child. So BB is not having, he cooked today, cleaned. Thank you, BB. Took me for my blood work. So I wanted to talk about that today. I know you guys are waiting for story time. All right, guys. So this was really fun. I really enjoyed this meal and it was delicious and I don't feel sick after because it's pretty much all healthy food. And that's it. So I will see you tomorrow actually with another video. Hey guys, so today's video, we're going to be trying a meal subscription box, kind of like HelloFresh, but this is a Canadian one and it's called Good Food. So today I'm going to be making seared chicken breast with artichoke sauce and herbed orzo. And here it is, the finished result. That looks absolutely delicious. How are you? How are you? Hi, welcome back to another video. I'm so excited to try this. Let's see here. Get a piece of chicken, 2 pieces of artichoke, some orzo, beauty bite.
Can you, like, shut up? Say what?
Now the pricing depends on the plan you pick. It's all the information is on the website. But I'm not sponsored or anything, but I do have a referral link. So if you use my referral link, you're going to get $40 off of your first one. And not only that, I get 20% off. I mean, $25 off of my next one. So if you're thinking of doing it and you want to be nice and use my referral code, yeah, I'll put it in the description below. Just copy and paste it into your bar. Today's December 1st.
I really want to do something. I want to give back, you know. I'm going to look up charities. I love the idea of like making a Christmas basket and giving it to like a family here locally. I have to think of something nice to do for you guys too, because without you guys, seriously, without you, I am nothing. That reminds me of this weird movie I watched. It got such bad reviews. I think it got like 17% score on Rotten Tomatoes, which is really bad. Called The Fanatic. What kind of movies people will be like, why would you watch that?
Hey, Aaron. Chocolate mousse. I can't talk too long. I gotta poo.
I always skip over the romantic comedy section of Netflix, that's for sure. I like some. Like, my favorite ones are probably like Dumb and Dumber. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, hey! Welcome back. Philly cheesesteak and some potatoes, fried potatoes, with this like hot sauce. It's like a hot sauce mayo type of thing. Let's get to. Beauty bite. Cool, I want to update you guys. I left some community posts that were probably confusing. So I'm just going to talk about, like, I saw the doctor today. Now, it might be a bit gross because I'm going to be talking about drainage, but I won't go into detail and, like, you know. I recently had a total abdominal hysterectomy. And my incision is vertical, abdominal. It's pretty big from my belly button down to my beauty bite. So what happened was, I was getting ready to come to bed, and I bent down to plug in my charger. So then I'm sitting at the edge of my bed after I plug my phone in. All of a sudden, I hear, sounds like somebody's pouring like water on the carpet. Then I feel like I bent down to look, and more liquid came out. And I looked down, I felt all this hot liquid running down on my foot. I look, and there's like and this is kind of gross, so it's like a clearish, reddish color liquid, very thin and watery and hot. And I'm like, oh my God. And since I just had a hysterectomy, I'm panicking. I'm thinking, did I pee myself and like not know? Like not feel it? What's going on? And then when I saw the reddish color, and then I looked down, and there was a big puddle, like this big, of like the fluid on the ground. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm split open and like everything's gonna come out. So BB's sleeping. I'm like, babe. He's like, what? He's panicking. He gets up, comes, looks. I'm like, is it open? He's like, no, it's not. But there is fluid coming from it. And he's like, we're going to hospital. The ER doctor, he looks at it. Wow, it doesn't look that bad. You know, it doesn't look bad. There's no repair that needs to be done to it. It's not open. He tried explaining, you know, sometimes, like internally, there's a healing process that's taking place between the layers of tissue. And there's like a cavity that will form, and it will fill with fluid while your body's healing, and that fluid wants to come out. Now, I did find it weird that I did not have a JP drain, which is like a tube and a drain. Like the fluid will have somewhere to drain. Because of my first surgery I did. He said it's kind of normal, like that does happen. Nothing to be too alarmed about. He's seen, you know, sometimes they open right up and the stuff needs to come out. He was a bit concerned about some redness around the wound, but it could be from the staples irritating, but he put me on antibiotics, which I have to take 4 times a day for 10 days. The nurse from my doctor's office, who did the surgery, she called me back last night, or yesterday afternoon, said, your doctor's not here, but the doctor that's part of the same team is here. He can see you, check out the incision, and we can take your staples out, because no matter what, the staples have to come out. So I got in today at 10. I get there. The nurse Before the doctor saw me, she explained that sometimes when we take the staples out, somebody with some extra fat tissue, like where the incision is, sometimes it will open. And that's not dangerous. It's nothing to be alarmed at. If that happens, they just pack it. They take the staples out, it didn't hurt at all. She put a ton of steri strips, then a waterproof bandage thing, and then tape. We're driving home. I reach over to turn the heat down. Bam, I feel like I peed myself again, like all this hot liquid, which is called serous fluid. It's very normal. So, BB, poor BB, he's like, oh my God. We were just passing a pharmacy, pulled right in, said, I'm going to call the nurse. She wanted me to call if there was anything. So I call her, and she says, it's okay. We want that to happen. If it needs to come out, it needs to come out. Go home and have a look at it. If it's wide open, or if it's even, like, if it's open, call me back. Get home. BB takes everything off. It looks fine, but there is a little, about, the opening, the hole was about the size of the head of a Q-tip. There was a hole like that, and it looked like just like the body was making a little hole to drain out. You know what I mean? So he just put a clean one on. There is still a little bit of drainage happening. I feel like that has to happen. There might be a little bit of an infection. I'm going to monitor it.
I thought it was, I mean, I was so like, at first I thought it was like, this is a walk in the park. Like, this healing is easy. And when I got home, I just wanted to sleep. The sub can't hold his fluid in either. So I made a second channel. I'm working on the intro for it. I will always put a link in the description out to my other channel, Chantal Marie Vlogs. You know, and people will say, well, and I did say I wanted to keep my life private because people pick it apart, which is not always easy. But you know what? I'm becoming more and more desensitized with the amount of videos people have made about me. I mean, what's a few more, right? I mean, like, come on. So go ahead. You're welcome. Merry Christmas. If I want to talk about fluid drainage, I will. If I want to fart, I will. If it's not your thing, all you have to do is go wash your hair. So go ahead. You're welcome. Merry Christmas. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Hey guys, hey guys, hey, how are you? How are you? I'm hyper and you're gonna get it. All right, so let's get to, no time to talk before I take a bite. Fries, McDonald's, beauty bite. Mac sauce. Oh yeah, better than dipping it in anything. All right, I got 2 Big Macs because one just isn't enough. Oh, the bun is soft. Ooh, beauty, beauty bite. I need a bib that says beauty bite or something because my hair gets in the way. Oh, by the way, once I'm healed and can go back to the gym, I was watching a girl. Oh shit, what's her name? Katia Eats Kilos, I think. Man, this girl is my inspiration. She's a foodie. She loves food, but she doesn't want to gain weight, right? So she lifts. She doesn't even really do cardio. She's just really muscular because the more muscle you have, the more your metabolism, you can burn more calories just at rest. When I go to the gym, I love the weights part. I hate cardio. Like, I hate it. So I'm going to do what she does. Like, honestly. I'm going to lift and eat. Seriously, I'm not going to do like food challenges and eat 10,000 calories, but not every day. That's the key. She only does it like, I'm not going to do it like every day with kind of food. I didn't know I broke the law. So this is what happened. So there's 2 people I need to give names to. My friend watching this will know who I'm talking about. I was visiting a friend. We'll call her Katrina.
And I was visiting a friend. We were hanging out. we had this, I knew this like girl through my friend Katrina. She had a friend. Now you got to know that I was hanging out with her in my hometown. There's a bridge in my hometown. What is that? Oh, okay. That when you go over it, it's the bridge to upstate New York, Messina. But when you go over the bridge, in between the United States border and the Canadian border, there's a native reserve, okay? And our friend lived on the native reserve. And she had a dual citizenship because she's Native American Canadian. And we'll call her Jenna. Jenna, I, and Katrina used to party together because she was a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun. When Jenna would get like a boyfriend, she'd become very annoying, I guess. Asking for stuff, like asking for rides. And you gotta remember, every time you go over the bridge, you have to pay a toll. $3.25 or like $3.75 there and back, like each way. So my friend Katrina was just over it, you know. They're always like mooching rides and, can you come pick up me and my boyfriend? We're bored. Can you bring us McDonald's? Like that kind of thing. Her most recent guy she met online, he was like living in like upstate New York, but like illegally, I think. He was like from somewhere from like the Caribbean, I think she told me. So I was one day at Katrina's and we were having some drinks. And what did I say her name was? Jenna? I can't even remember my fake names. I said Jenna. So Jenna messaged Katrina and was like, you know, can you, oh, I'm chilling with Chantal, you know, we're having some drinks. Oh my god, that sounds like fun. Can you come get us? No, I'm sorry. We didn't start drinking yet because I wouldn't have driven to go get Jenna yet. So we were planning on drinking that night, but we hadn't started yet. She's like, oh, we're gonna have some drinks and hang out, whatever. She's like, oh, can we come, you know, and everything like that. And she was like, Katrina was like, well, I don't really feel like going all the way over there, you know, blah, blah, blah. My car's not doing great. So then she had asked Katrina to ask me, and I was like, whatever, you know. Plus I was like kind of curious to see what her newest boyfriend was like. So, and she offered to pay toll this time. So I go over and go pick them up on the reserve. Her boyfriend didn't say a word to me. Like it came off as kind of rude. Like you're just meeting somebody, you know, you could say hi, somebody picking you up. But no. Now, I just assumed that her boyfriend had a passport or some ID to get back in Canada. Or to go into Canada, period. Because they check you really well at the border, and you can get in shit. You can get arrested or detained, whatever. Who would be that ballsy to attempt going over with nothing, right? Well, he sits in the back seat behind me, and she sits in the front. Now, they don't usually check her because she goes through a lot, and she has like that special pass. So we pull up. Right before we're about to go up to the border patrol guy, this guy in the back ducks down. And like right before that, Jenna was like, okay, babe, now. He ducks down under the seat. Now, he was really, really, really small. Luckily, he was small. And I was just like thinking, I was like, what's he doing, you know? And then it clicked into me that he wants to be smuggled across. I was so pissed. I was freaking out. It's like, it's going to be okay. They're not going to see him. We get up there. How you ladies doing? Grabs my ID, looks at it. Luckily, I swear, a guardian angel quickly glanced in the back. Didn't bother to really look into it. You know, sometimes they go in, check the back seats, they say pop the trunk. I would have been screwed. He didn't. He let us go. They're actually really friendly at the Canadian border, usually. Not so much the American border, that way. Man, it's like military. So once we get across, I was like quiet. Like, I didn't even want to be in her presence. Like, that was it for me. I didn't talk to her anymore, and I could see what Katrina meant by her. Like, how rude and disrespectful do you do? You don't do that to a friend. Like,
I would never do that to Rena.
You know, like, I could have got a criminal record. Like, oh man, I was mad. So it made for a really awkward evening because...
Second one. Oh my god, it's so saucy. Whoa, that's really saucy.
Yeah, it made for an awkward evening because I was so pissed. Not only that, this guy...
is antisocial AF. Like, he sat at the table. And my friend is like a clean freak, like OCD. Okay? So, this guy had like dreadlocks. And when you have dreadlocks, anyone with dreadlocks can vouch for this. You need to maintain them. His weren't like beautiful Jamaican dreadlocks. They were like hippie who hasn't washed in 6 months dreadlocks, okay? They were nasty, they were dirty. And he's sitting at the table, her table, taking the elastics out with his like, and like combing the frizzy, like the dead hair out with his like 3-inch long, dirty nails. And all the hair is flying everywhere. I almost caught a criminal record to sit in the glory of your presence, inhaling your dead hair. No thanks. So are you guys excited for the holidays? I just want to get like better so I can do more like outside of the house. Like, you know, go places with Pete's and do vlogs. Like do fun holiday stuff. Because I can walk. And I feel so much lighter. Like inside with that thing gone. That mask on. So that bodybuilder woman, she divides her calories out over a weekly period. So the days that she does eating challenges, the other days it's like veggies and water. But no matter what you do, to be successful, you need discipline, right? And I don't have that. So this will be a good time to really keep that in the back of my mind. Like discipline. And knowing I'm going to be eating for a cause and not just to, like for my channel and for getting to a goal. And not using it to feed an eating disorder.
When I talk to people about my research on self-awareness, one thing they always ask is how to deal with the delusional people in their lives. Of course, not all unaware people are equal. Sometimes they're amusing, other times they try our patience, and still other times they can be an endless source of stress and heartache. The first is what I call the lost cause. Now, because they already see themselves as close to perfect, lost causes don't listen to feedback, and it's usually pointless to give it. The second type are the aware don't care. If the lost causes have no self-knowledge and no motivation to acquire it, the aware don't care know the impact they're having, but they behave that way anyway. Why? They usually think their counterproductive and often borderline abusive behavior is helping them get what they want. And therein lies their delusion. But are there any delusional people that we can impact, at least to a degree? Enter the nudgeable. These people genuinely want to be better. They usually just don't know they need to change. And when feedback to them is delivered well, they can be surprisingly open to it. I believe that most unaware people are at least somewhat nudgeable. In Insight, I talk about strategies to confront the nudgeable with compassion and help them see themselves far more clearly.
I said thing can represent a satisfying moment, like quenching your thirst with a big thing of water. So what we have here is a huge, greasy ass pizza from Domino's. This is the Brooklyn pizza, extra cheese. It's greasy as hell. So Lord help us. And we got TMI story time. So let's give you a beauty bite. Beauty bite. Might be really hot. Okay, so I'm gonna do a story time. It's a TMI, so it's kind of gross in the sense that I had a one-nighter with a guy who shit the bed. So if that kind of thing really grosses you out, you're not gonna want to watch it. I hate these little cups. You can't get any ranch. Like, what the F?
This is your bag?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's more than 3.4 ounces. You're gonna have to toss that. Or just drink it here.
So this happened at the same bar. I think it was called Barrigan's. That's the same bar where I went. I went home with the guy who was missing part of his finger and wanted to wear my bra in bed. Well, we went back to that bar. This is the story of a guy named Big Buck. He was a regular at that bar. People gave him that nickname. He was a really big guy. If I have to give you a visual of what he looked like as if Guy Fieri, if he had eaten those like Alice in Wonderland candy things that make you big. He was big and tall. We were like having some drinks at the bar, and I guess the bartender was like this crabby woman, middle-aged woman, had a crush on this Big Buck guy. The reason I went home, like the times that I went to that bar, I didn't want to sleep at if I didn't sleep at somebody else's house, like some dude's house, which I would never do that kind of thing today, okay? I was younger and dumber. I would have to stay with my friend and her boyfriend at her boyfriend's mom's house. I didn't want to hear them getting it on all night. You know what I'm saying? Especially not since she sounds like a screaming banshee. He came over to our table and was like, you guys want a pitcher of beer? And he sat down beside me. And I was like, oh, nice gesture, you know? And I was like, pretty tipsy, okay? A pitcher of beer did it, though. Like, drinking rum and cokes all night and then a pitcher of beer. Whew. So we're talking, hitting it off. He was very polite, very nice guy. Smelled real nice. Not really my type, but, you know, I have an open mind. And open legs. I'm just joking. And he was like, you know, do you want to come home with me tonight? I have a friend who will bring us. He hasn't been drinking. Out in the middle of nowhere even further. We get to a place, like a house. There's this guy watching TV.
And as when we come in, he's like, hey, big buck there. Hey, big buck. You got yourself a big catch. Get it, big? He's like really hyper. Sorry. The fart sounded worried. Probably knows what's coming later. Greasy food never feels as good coming out as it does going in. The guy on the couch reminded me, and looked, it's uncanny, okay, the resemblance. Have you ever seen the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that weirdo in the van? Hyper like that too. Like, that's him.
So we go down, we went down to his basement. He had like a little room area there. We had a pretty good night. Fast forward. Eventually, we both pass out. So I'm sleeping, and I don't know. I think the sensation of moving my leg into something at the edge of the bed, my leg rolled into something wet, mushy, and cold. So I bolted awake, and I'm like, what is that, you know? Push the sheet aside. This guy shit the bed. Look, I get it, okay? I told a story where I went to hook up with these two people, and they gave me way too much to drink. Like, they kept giving me shots. Here, have another shot, have another beer. I ended up getting sick in their bathroom, and it's not my fault. I can't control what comes out of my body. You know? They had no towels, they had no toilet paper. So, I mean, that's what you get for giving me too much liquor, snobbing me, and then not having anything to clean up with. So, yeah, so it was just gross that I had rolled my leg into it. So I got up while he was still sleeping, had a shower. So after the shower, I kind of like nudge him awake. I want him to go home. I wake him up. Immediately, he's sick. He's in the bathroom the whole, time. He's like, it's okay, I'm going to be fine in a few minutes. Once I'm fine, we can do round 2. And I'm thinking, no, I'm not staying. Are you crazy? I'm totally, turned off at this point. So, and I'm not feeling good. So I'm just like, I would really just rather go home. So he's like, go upstairs, ask Jeffrey to give you a ride. I don't want to go anywhere with him. I might end up wearing my skin. I'm like, are you Jeff? He's like, Jeffrey, yes, that's me. Still hyper the next morning, still watching freaking TV. I'm like, does this guy, move or what? Anyway, I'm like, Buck said you can take me home. And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll get right on that. I can do that. You think I'm hyper? The whole way there, this guy's, on the steering wheel, on the radio,
what's that band that... It was like that song, down on the corner. And he was, singing loud,
He turns to me. Hey, what do you think there? Can I have a try at you? And I'm, thinking, what do you mean have a try? You want to tell me a joke? You want to try to make me laugh? He's like, you and me, round 2. I'll pull over. Round 2? What? I was like, just because Buck got some, you think you're going to get some? What the hell's wrong with you? Well, I didn't want him to murder me, so I said, I'm kind of tired, so I think I'm just going to, if you could just drop me off. I don't feel well. I'm going to be sick. And then, but then he's like, but if you felt good, you would have wanted to give it a try, wouldn't you? Yeah? So I was like, what do I say? I didn't want to insult him, but, so I was like, yeah, I mean, why not? You're a good-looking guy. It wasn't his looks, he was crazy.
I'm rehashing these bad memories for you guys, okay?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Hey guys, hey. How are you? Good morning. It is early morning, and I'm pretty hungry, so I couldn't sleep. Story of my life. So I thought I would have breakfast with you guys.
I want pancakes. Who wants some pancakes? Whipped butter, maple syrup. What?
Add some maple syrup to this. I've never had McToast and these eggs. We're gonna see how it tastes. When I was a kid, I used to get the big breakfast with my mom. Bacon. I want to talk to you guys about something. And I know some of you are going to be like, you have to be kidding me. I want to talk to you about it while I'm having a moment of clarity and self-awareness. I've made a decision that I'm going to get weight loss surgery. I've had several of my doctors want me to get it. And before you say you're not a good candidate because you have psychological issues, most people who get the surgery do. My 600-pound life, they all do. So I'm going to go to therapy, but I'm going to be proactive and go to therapy myself first and try to get prepared because I know that it can be very hard psychologically. I know a few people who are severe food addicts and whom have had the surgery and have lost a lot of weight. I've been in denial, and I know now, in this moment of clarity, that it was my eating disorder and my food addiction trying to con me into thinking that I can eat some of this and get a grip myself and control it. And I know that will never happen until I'm dead. A big part of me wants to keep eating. I honestly feel like a bottomless pit lately. I don't know what it is. I don't get full. And I know a lot of work that I'm going to have. I know I'm going to have to lose some weight first because I want to make sure you can manage that. But right now I just want to eat my favorite stuff because I know there will come a point where I can't eat them. And it's not an aesthetic thing for me. It's not I hate myself because I hate how I look, that I'm fat and blah, blah, blah. For me, it's a health thing. You know, I have sleep apnea, mobility problems. So that's what I'm going to do. Now I realize it's probably hard to take me seriously talking about this while I'm pigging out. I just feel like I don't have a chance without the surgery. So yeah, not now because it's, like I said, it's a long time, but eventually. So anyways, guys, thanks for listening and having breakfast with me, and I'll see you in the next video.
So I'm going to tell you what I tell each and every one of my patients because I think this is critical. First of all, bariatric surgery is not a cure for obesity. I wish it was, but it isn't. And what it is the most effective treatment that we have currently for obesity and the medical problems associated with obesity, such as diabetes. It's also not meant to be a replacement for lifestyle, nutrition, exercise. It's not like, oh, I don't have time for those things, and so I'm going to do surgery instead, or I can't do those things, so I'm going to do surgery instead. No. Surgery is meant to be done together with those things for you to become a healthier person overall, okay, and help you to achieve your goals. And I tell each and every one of my patients, the shape of your stomach is not as important as the shape of your mind.
7 hours later.
Hey guys, hey, how are you? Welcome back. I have for you today, Burger King, my favorite. All right guys, so I have today, let's get to. Oh man. I have the spicy chicken parmesan sandwich. This is the BK pulled pork sandwich. Beauty bite.
Can you, like, shut up? Say what?
I meant that shh. Like, you guys ain't talking. Cheesy tots. They were $1 each. Like, how am I supposed to give this up? Why can't this food be good for you? It's like, here, I'm going to give you all this food your body craves. It's hyper palatable. It's so pleasurable. Releases endorphins in your brain. But you can't have any. It's not going to, no, you can have some, but it's not good for you. Shake my head. So what I'm going to do, far away from having any kind of weight loss surgery, is I'm going to have a food bucket list. And once I start in on some therapy and starting the process, I'm going to try to get as healthy as I can on my own. I've decided I'm going to delete my new channel. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Because what I'm going to do is do some vlogs and keep everything on one channel. I'll probably still be able to do food videos, but for a while you're on a liquid diet, right? So I'm going to be doing vlogs. You know me, I'm always reinventing myself, my channel.
So I was out today I drove for the first time since my surgery. The way I have to set the settings on my driver's seat, it kind of rubs the steering wheel where the wound is, the incision is. But I don't have a choice because I have to go I have all kinds of appointments. Like I have to go every second day to a wound care clinic, which I went to the first time for today for my incision, and had a really nice nurse. He was a young guy.
I'm going to do a food bucket list. I'm going to make a list of things I want to eat and try before my final destination. And I say, I do my food bucket list. Why, you're judging me. You're judging me. They're all going to laugh at you. I do that. That was my tantrum. I said, I'm doing a food bucket list.
Yeah.
She mourns for traits all day long, and it's so pathetic. So you guys are fart shaming me. I don't appreciate it. Horton here's a poo. Hey guys. Hey guys, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Bottoms up. We have a pickle plate, cottage cheese, mussels, and a broth. So let's get to Beauty Bite. So yeah, this is my dinner. Nothing more, nothing less. I have a sweet potato in the oven cooking, but sweet potatoes take forever to cook. So I was like, I'm gonna start without you, potato, and you can catch up later.
Yeah, I was gonna vlog it and then like had my camera on walking down like to the hospital and like how boring. Like while I'm recovering, I'm in my nightgown all the time and not doing much. I honestly don't really want to talk about like, oh, I'm going for my blood test and like I don't know. It's just like I feel like it's boring. So I was talking about like, you know, eating healthier and before I hit a low moment and got out of control with the junk food, eating it every day. Because prior to that, I told myself, you know, just be careful. You can do this. What I'm going to try, if I'm not successful, I will try something else, but
I'm gonna have like a cheat day.
During the week, I'm going to follow the calorie plan and meal plan that my doctor set up.
Then the one day a week, which day a week I choose, I'm gonna have a cheat day. But I'm not gonna go over 3,000 calories. And if I do the math, 3,000 is doable.
I don't have to eat 3,000. And I know people say, well, for a food addict, cheat days are not good. Everyone's different. I'm going to give it an honest go, see if it works for me.
And I'll keep you updated. I already have my first cheat day planned. It's in the freezer. I bought it today. So it's not going to be fast food. It's something I bought from Farm Boy. They make in-house lobster mac and cheese.
But starting next week, I'll probably have my cheat day like for the next cheat day after this one. I'll probably have it on the day where I see Pete's because, you know, then we can do a video or whatever.
Anyways, guys, so I'm going to try to do that. Let's treat it as a treat. Treat. Not a reward, just as a once in a while thing because I'm going to really try to do that. I mean, it's, you know, mukbangs are easy to do when you're stuck in the house in your nightgown.
7 hours later.
Oh, you want a beauty bite? Hey guys, hey. Hey guys, hey. How are you? How are you?
Welcome back to another video. So, I'm trying to be a little quiet because Phoebe's barely getting, it's like 5 in the morning, 5, almost 6 in the morning right now, and I'm just like super hungry, and the hunger woke me up. I'm like, I need to eat something. So I thought I would just do a video for you guys because I'm eating my cheat day.
And I'm doing that because I really want it and I'm really hungry. And yeah, Parmesan. So just don't even listen to me, okay?
This is why I don't talk about these things on my channel. I didn't want to because, and I brought it up, I know. I'm not blaming anybody, it's my fault. So I'm having lobster mac and cheese. I'm so, at like 5:30 in the morning. Not enough parm. Gonna have to add more.
What was that?
That's baby's alarm for work. And be like, are you eating mac and cheese? Probably used to it. Nothing new to see here. So I went to bed. That's what I had to eat. I went to bed early. 11 is early for me. So I woke up super hungry.
I had a dream that like we were hanging out at Fabrizio's house. My grandparents, like my grandfather at the time, had a wife who was Italian.
Her daughter was there, like, to celebrate with us. And her daughter had a son named Fabrizio.
Yes, at the time I had a huge crush because I went through a phase where I was like obsessed with Andy Garcia. And he looked like a young Andy Garcia with like no facial hair. So, but then my grandfather and his wife ended up divorcing. And like, I just remember thinking like, oh, does that mean no more Big Ziti and meatballs? They have this like really expensive furniture in their place. I think they lived in Albany, New York. And a white, like beautiful white, cream white sofa. And the time that Fabrizio was there, I ended up starting my period. And it leaked through on their couch. Oh my gosh. That was so embarrassing. So embarrassing.
Is it? Could it? Could he have? It is! Puppy peed on my sofa!
So I had a dream we were at his house. And for some reason his dad owned pizza in this dream. He was handing us pizzas and we're like, oh, thank you, you know? And then he gave me one dip sauce. And I'm like, do you happen to have other dip sauce? So then we went to his garage and there was like crates of dip sauce.
Well, hi there. Beauty, beauty, bite. Pasta with a bit of parm. I didn't put as much parm. I'm really trying, guys. Okay.
I think there's something with my hormones. For those of you who don't know, I had a hysterectomy, so I'm in surgical menopause, and I just feel really hot sometimes, and oh man, if I thought my emotions were all over the place before, crazy. Nausea is a big one. That insatiable appetite, where if I don't eat, like I was, you know, pretty hungry before the surgery, but after it's like even worse. I feel like if I don't eat, I feel really dizzy and really sick. Went to get my dressing changed today. I have to go every second day. I can't risk the thing getting wet. But I've been sponge bathing, so what I've been doing, here's a little, you want a tutorial? What I do is, so I take like a cloth like this, a little bowl. You can put a little bit of body wash in it, but warm water. These are Savior, Summer's Eve. These are lingettes for your hoo-ha doo-dah down below. Then rinse with some of the water. Wash your folds here, your neck, behind the ears, pits, boobs, you know, anywhere there's a crevice.
So you guys are fart shaming me. I don't appreciate it. The reason I leave them in is because I find it funny. Some of you do, a lot of you don't. And at the end of it I said, Horton, here's a poo. I've been researching different names for farts. BB probably thinks I'm gross. Hey guys, Pizza and I here.
Hi.
I'm having to cue you, you're slacking. No. We're here at Magic of Lights. It is a yearly light display. So we're just gonna drive around and show you some of the pretty lights. So let's get to.
Yep. Well, that's great for your viewers. That's a lovely Christmas treat.
If they're not used to it by now, I'm probably gonna edit that out.
No. Leave it in.
Well, I'm already fart shamed.
And now you can be burp shamed.
watching, and hope you enjoyed seeing Pete. It's been a little while.
Yep.
So we'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, hey guys, hey, how are you? How are you? So I have breakfast again from McDonald's because I'm so hungry. The last time I ate anything was at like, I don't know, 4 p.m. yesterday. Hash browns. Wait a minute. McGriddle with sausage and cheese. So the buns are pancakes. Breakfast burritos. Let me just say, I have a weird story to tell you guys. Like, you're not gonna believe it. I know some of you don't believe my stories anyway, but...
Yesterday morning, I went for my blood test at the hospital. Okay, I'm at the hospital. It was like 2 rows of chairs. I'm sitting with my back to the hallway. And then, all of a sudden, I'm sitting there, and I feel arms. I feel arms go around me from the back. I smell like... it smelled like 800 ashtrays. And then I feel someone like nip on my earlobe and then say boo in my ear.
At the time, I was actually in a pretty good mood. You know, I took my medication that morning. Semi-artificial happiness going on. So I turned around and I was like, hi.
The guy was like, oh my god, like he was so mortified.
It was so weird. I told BB and he was like, what? I was like, I swear.
Another thing that happened to me. There's probably an explanation, but there's something creepy about the hallway to the parking garage, like in the basement. So there's basement apartments down there, but I never see anybody when because I have to walk through that hall to get to the parking. It was early, and there's just something creepy and eerie about walking through there, and there's like no one.
Now I have to pass the elevator.
When I get a little bit further down, past the elevator, like almost as soon as I pass the elevator, I heard the elevator door open. And it was like, it's really creepy when you're the only person, everything's quiet, and all you hear, all of a sudden you hear that of the elevator door open. But I watch a lot of horror movies, so I turned around and like I turned very quickly and just like kind of out of my peripheral vision saw like a figure of a man, and he just looked all gray.
His skin, and he didn't look very healthy, and he was like coughing a lot, like bad smoker's cough, like kind of like that other ghost I had an experience with. And then all I remember is hearing, like out of the dark, in the quiet, all I remember hearing is like a weird like wheezy cough kind of. I can't even really do it. So I mean, that's all I remember hearing, because you don't want to be wandering around, especially in the warehouse parts, because you don't want to encounter old Wheezy Bob.
Oh, what a disgusting blob.
So I just kept walking, and I was like kind of freaked out, but I was like, well, whatever, you know, it's be logical. He's not going to do anything to you. I didn't think ghost. I just thought, what if, you know, like what if he tried something? But then I was like, whatever, he's probably just lives there. So there was only one. Either he went into an apartment, which I doubt, because it sounded like he was like right behind me. So I don't know where he went to, but he wasn't there anymore. So I was just like, what the hell, you know? I'm going to be seeing it's like a CBT center, so I have an appointment Tuesday. So I'm probably just going to keep those things to myself for now. I don't find I eat that much compared to a lot of other mukbangers, and a lot of other mukbangers are smaller, so they can't, that's fine. But I would hope that a lot of you are here because you enjoy my mukbangs and story times. Otherwise, I don't know why you're watching me, because I don't feel like telling somebody how they should eat, what they should do. You know, try to be like, it's so sad, I feel so sad for you. Like that's shaming, and it doesn't work. It doesn't help, trust me. Anyway, yeah, I also wanted to mention, I really appreciate that you guys liked my Magic of Lights vlog. I'm not doing too great with healing of my incision because it split open even more. It dehissed or something like that, I don't know. So the nurse thinks, A, I'm not eating enough protein for healing, which I am. Like, you know, I had like, yesterday I had eggs, I had chicken, I eat a lot of meat and stuff, so, but, it's just like opening more, so it's like, I really can only sit here and eat.
And plus, because I'm healing, it's like I'm so tired a lot of the time, so that's why I have weird sleeping patterns. That's why I like the mac and cheese at 5 a.m. That's not typical for me. I don't usually eat, like when I'm have a normal sleep schedule, I don't even eat breakfast. I eat like lunch, late lunch as my first meal. But I was like, I think I was like, I had gone to bed at like, you know, 6 p.m. that or night before. So I went to bed. That's what I had to eat. I went to bed early. 11 is early for me.
So I was up early and I was so hungry because I didn't eat. I was craving it and I was, you know, so like whatever. But yeah, and then like New Year's Eve, I'm like going to a big party and I'm gonna be staying in a hotel room that I rented for myself, reserved for myself. Baby's working, of course. He's missing all the holidays. Hey guys, hey, how are you? How are you? I have some really exciting unboxings to do. I recently subscribed to BoxyCharm, so this is not a paid sponsorship. Let's get to. So we're just gonna take the time to unbox these. So this is what the first box I have opened here looks like. This is Storybook Cosmetics Fairy Tales Little Red Riding Hood Palette. Inspired by the classic tale, the Storybook mini palette was created exclusively for BoxyCharm. Alright, now this is Illumis Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. Ciate London Marbled Light Illuminating Blusher. Oh my gosh, I totally need a new blush too. Like, I really need a good blush. That's so cute! Oh my gosh! Check it out! That is beautiful. Brow Bar. True Brow Makeover Kit. You can never have enough brow products. I always go by that. I have 3 in there and they're just not doing it for me right now. Wow, this is amazing. Oh, cool. Aesthetica Pro Series Brush Cleanser and Conditioner. This one feels a little heavier. So let's see what's in here. Oh, this is, I think this is the November because I get a gift with it.
So this is Undercover Lightweight Concealer, Pretty Vulgar. This here is Kypris Antioxidant Dew Quench and Glow Serum. Milk. They give you a milk product? Like, these are expensive. Holy shit. Holograph Stick. Dose of Colors Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Date Night. Hydrobiotic Recovery Sleeping Mask by Dr. Brandt. Alright guys. Tarte. Eyeshadow palettes. Oh my gosh. This... You get a Tarte eyeshadow. Like, these alone are like $40, $50. You know? Nice. Rainforest of the Sea. Okay. Yeah, I think so. I've always wanted to try. Look how beautiful that is. Like, Mackie. These are some masks here. I love masks. Berry Antioxidant. An intensive sheet mask that works to correct pigmentation, boost radiance, and deeply hydrate for a brighter, even-toned skin. Okay. Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder. Oh my god. Check it out! I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's pretty much all the products I got. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Tell everyone you farted. And it smells.
Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey. Hey. How are you? How are you? Today I have for you Chinese food. Got some chicken egg rolls here. Yum. Okay, I don't know what their deal is with these Chinese restaurants. It's like they're so stingy with the soy sauce.
By the way, you want a box of Cuban cigars? I smoked one last night. I got nauseous.
No, I don't want it. I'll take it. No, I'll take it. What is it?
There you go. A cigars? Yeah.
Video's gonna be boring. I have mukbangers block. I just don't even know what to talk about. Well, that concludes today's video. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at that. Hey guys, hey. Hey guys, hey. How are you? How are you? This is a peanut butter stack, guys, and this is why I ordered. I wanted the peanut butter stack. So let's give you a beauty bite. Beauty bite. Beauty bite. Oh my god, my brain is going to mush, guys. Like, I used to be such a big grammar, like, Nazi, and now it's like... I mean, I've been trying to do crosswords to, like, exercise my brain. I don't know. It's not working. I wonder if it's, like, because the crossword says, like, for ages 5 to 7.
What was that?
I don't know what that was. Today we're gonna talk. You're probably gonna go, oh my god, she's so excited about her pizza.
I just woke up to hell.
That's how excited I am. Okay, right. Beauty bite. BB's here. Oh, babe. A cockroach attacked the delivery man. Scurried out near him, and he was like, whoa.
Come on the corridor.
They're coming from the corridor and they're attacking the delivery guy. Alright guys, so we're going to talk about pet peeves today. Number 1 is hashtags.
Okay, I've used them. I want to try to be cool and fit in. You know, I'm on Instagram and I'm a nobody on Instagram, so I try and be relevant. I try to copy other people who do things like that, you know?
Number 2 is people who ask for a bite of my food. They're eyeing it all eagerly and they're like, can I have a bite? My friend and I used to talk... We used to talk shit about this friend we had. We used to hang out, the 3 of us, and this girl had a bad habit of doing that. She used to like go like this all the time, like, can I have a fry? Like right in your face. Can I have a fry?
What's your favorite part of the chicken?
The skin.
I mean, like thigh.
Oh, drumstick. I didn't get any though.
Oh no?
Nah.
I used to be a breast person, but I do like drumsticks more now. They have more flavor.
Okay, so I want to try, I got some garlic aioli. Oh, stinks. When I used to work here, just everything about this video is kind of half-ass. Did you eat all the fries?
Yep.
Oh, wow. And it's like, I guess I have to say yes. What am I going to say? If they want to share their food, they'll offer. Number 3, when people use no offense, as if that no offense is going to negate anything offensive they're about to say. Number 4, people who just like block the entire aisle at a grocery store.
You're pushing your cart, you go to turn into like the spice aisle. Boom. Someone's blocked their whole aisle with the cart, looking like a deer in headlights up at all the spices. And you're just like, standing there. They still can't feel your presence there. Can you not look at the cumin with your cart a little more to the left?
I am craving sugar. I know it's probably not a good thing, obviously. It's amazing. Pet peeves. People who don't follow rules. For example.
This is exactly what I mean. I had to go the other day to the hospital to get my INR tested. Now there's no reception on Saturdays. It's just a nurse in the back. She comes to get you. There's a big sign on the reception that says, please have it, if you're here for your INR, please have a seat. I will come and get you. This man comes, he walks up to the reception like, huh? So I'm like, there's no reception today. There's a sign. He reads the sign. He still turns to me. He's like, where's the nurse? I'm like, she's in the back helping somebody. The sign says to have a seat and she'll come get you. What does he do? Well, I'm going to go back and make sure she knows I'm here. Goes to the back. Sure enough, I hear the nurse tell him, yeah, I know. Did you read the sign, sir?
Number 7, and this gets on my nerve, especially since I have a phobia of an elevator malfunctioning. That's like one of my biggest fears. I don't like when people continually press the elevator button, the call elevator button, as if it's going to make it hurry. It's not going to. Or if I get stuck in that elevator because of you, I'm going to fart in the elevator the whole time. And you're going to be stuck. It's not going to do anything, you know. I said that one time and this man, grumpy man, was like, yeah, I don't care.
Did you see that guy? He just gave me the finger!